Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory is a rhythm game that is canon to the story of Kingdom Hearts. So if you are a fan of Kingdom Hearts and want all the story, you have to play this game, or you could just watch YouTube videos when it comes out. Melody of Memory is the first unique Kingdom Hearts game in a long time. The last game that was completely different was Chain of Memories, which was an action card game. I have never played a rhythm game in my life, but since I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan, I decided that I would at least try the demo out. Turns out I'm not very good at rhythm games, but I still had a blast with the game. The demo gives us a small taste of what the full game has to offer. The demo has 4 single player songs and 2 co-op songs. You can only use one team in single player, that being Sora, Donald, and Goofy. But in co-op you can play as Riku. Melody of Memory controls very well for a rhythm game. In classic Kingdom Hearts fashion, there are 3 difficulties: Beginner, Standard, and Proud. Critical mode is not in Melody of Memory, however, it doesn't need it because Proud mode is already hell on earth. Like, look at this. Look at it! And on top of that, there are also 3 different styles you can use on all of the difficulties: Basic, One Button, and Performer. Now on to what you guys have probably been wanting to hear, and that's how to play Melody of Memory. If you're playing on the basic style, then you will have to use 3 buttons: X, L1, and R1. If you see one circle closing in on an enemy, that means you only need to press one of the buttons. It doesn't matter which one, and you don't have to worry about using the different buttons for the other characters. They all just use the same button. If there are 2 or 3 enemies in a line, then you have to either press 2 of the buttons or all 3 at the same time. There is also jump attacks you can use. If you see an arrow pointing up, then you can press the circle button to jump, and that can be used to dodge enemy projectiles or used to hit enemies in the air. On top of that, you can also glide. If there's a green arrow pointing up, then you can press and hold circle to glide, and then you can move around and hit the green notes. One button mode is pretty self-explanatory. You use one button. But don't let it fool you. It can still be challenging on harder songs, but it's still easier than basic mode. Performer mode is not for the casual rhythm game fans. It makes you use the rest of the buttons on the controller and adds pink spaces on every song that makes you press square, L2, or R2. And if you mix it with Proud mode, you get death. Performer mode is definitely made for more hardcore fans that want the best possible score they can possibly get. After spending some time with the demo, I can easily say it has made me more excited for the full game release. The demo itself has an insane amount of replayability, so I can't even imagine the amount of hours some people are going to have in Melody of Memory. Not to mention, the demo doesn't have a lot of the game modes and features, like online multiplayer, which is going to be so fun, and on the Switch version there's 8-player co-op. With everything I've played and seen so far of Melody of Memory, I can safely say it is shaping up to be one of the funnest video game experiences I've had, not to mention getting to listen to all the banger music Kingdom Hearts has. I'm super excited for this game, and thankfully the launch is just around the corner. And if you want to play the demo for yourself, it's available now on Switch, PS4, and Xbox. Anyway, these have been my thoughts on Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory.